Hi, it's Jocelyn here with Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood. And today I want to help you to find some support. Sometimes you don't have a good support system during pregnancy, and that can be really hard. And today I want to offer a few resources that can possibly help you in this endeavor. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. All right, so if you don't feel like you have very good support during pregnancy, where do you turn? So I'm going to give away some of the obvious ones, and then we'll talk about some not so obvious ones. For me, one of the first places I turn when I need support in an area that I'm working on, when I was doing the same thing in pregnancy, and I kind of wanted to work towards a natural unmedicated birth, but my husband wasn't super on board for that. So I turned to books. That's kind of the first thing I turned to, because I love reading, is I turned to books that encouraged unmedicated natural births. And I found really good support and encouragement in those books, and how women did it and how they coped and what they did and how they got through it. And I found that some of those pregnancy books were so helpful and so supportive in my desire when I didn't feel like I was getting that where I felt I kind of needed it at home. So the first tip is to find some books that support you during pregnancy. And if you're thinking about specifically like a birth, find a book that supports the type of birth you want to have, whether that's with the epidural, unmedicated, all natural, induced, not induced, C-section, not C-section, and surround yourself with that type of literature. So books is the first recommendation to help you find support. Another recommendation to help find support is like a Facebook group. This podcast actually does have a Facebook group. It is called Pregnancy is Hard, and sometimes these groups can be really satisfying, because you can reach out to other moms who are pregnant or who have recently been pregnant, and they can share with you what they did when they were struggling with the same thing that you did. And in that way, even women from miles apart, from different countries and even different languages sometimes, can help each other out in these circumstances, and you can find support and help in those Facebook groups. That is a super helpful, and usually it's pretty accessible. Sometimes books are a little bit harder to find and get ordered, but a Facebook group is usually pretty readily available for you to ask for help and to ask for support. So if you feel like you want some online support, my pregnancy Facebook group is called Pregnancy is Hard, and you are free to post pregnancy related stuff there and ask for help and tips. And I also try and share encouragement to help you during this pregnancy. So give that resource a try if you want a little bit of online support. The third area is to find friends that do support you, that do support the you in pregnancy, first of all, but also support maybe the type of birth plan that you want to have. So if you want to have an all-natural birth, but a lot of your sisters and maybe even your mom doesn't support that, I encourage you to find women who have had natural births, or moms who are planning to have natural births. Start looking for these moms in your areas. Maybe if you see a fellow pregnant mom at the library, just start talking to her. Or at the store. There's a lot of ways to kind of do this. You do have to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. And if that's too much, sometimes you can find these women in the Facebook group. But begin to surround yourself with friends who support your pregnancy, who support your type of birth plan. And that can also help get you some extra support when you're feeling unsupported and like you just need a little more. You need encouragement. You need someone who's been there, someone who's done it, someone who can help guide you and knows what it's like. It really, I feel like as women, we need that support. We need each other in this season because it is a hard season. And as we learn from other women, as we learn from other friends and sisters and moms who have done it, we get stronger and it really helps us. And in fact, that's part of my mission of this podcast, is to take what I have learned during pregnancy and to share it with you so that you can learn from me, because pregnancy was so hard for me. I struggled, but I also knew I wanted to have more kids, so I was willing to try some of the hard things to see if it could be made better. And you know what? I did. I found some things, some mindset shifts that really helped the hard times to feel a little bit better. And so that's what I want to do with this podcast, is help support you when you're feeling like you have no one. When you're feeling like no one is supportive of pregnancy, supportive of your pregnancy, or if maybe they're supportive of pregnancy, but they're not supportive of the way you want to have the baby, like C-section, epidural, induction, natural, what have you. People can get pretty opinionated on that stuff. So if you feel unsupported, I want you to feel supported, no matter which way you choose. I've had a baby all the ways. I've had a C-section, I've been induced, I have had my own contractions and an epidural. The induction, I did have an epidural. Did I say C-section? I think I did, but I did have an emergency C-section. And then my fourth baby, I had unmedicated, all natural. So I am not pro one way or the other. I feel that is up to you. I just want to support you in the journey of pregnancy. And if pregnancy is hard for you, find mental support. Find mental supports like this podcast, like those books, like those Facebook groups, like the friends. And if that's not enough, let me be your support. I have a program called the Positive Pregnancy Program, where I encourage positive mental health through small videos. They are 2 to 5 minutes long, and they can help support you with mental exercises. You don't even have to get up off your couch or your bed to do these exercises. You just have to have a phone and ability to watch, like through internet, the program. And what it does is it just runs you through these mindset exercises that help support you mentally to find the positivity during pregnancy and to let go of some of the negativity, and other exercises that can help you during pregnancy. It is a powerful course, and I wish I would have had this when I was pregnant. I wanted to let go of pregnancy when I was done, but I just kept feeling inspired, and Heavenly Father kept prompting me that I had to share what I learned and not just keep it for myself. And so that's what I'm doing. And in fact, I've had the inspiration that I need to make it what I first envisioned it, and I'm trying to do that. So every Wednesday on my Facebook page, which is called Pregnancy is Hard, I am putting up one of the videos from the course that I'm adding it to. I'm adding a bunch of videos to it that I've filmed and done over the summer. This will give you a sneak peek into the program to see if these type of mental exercises are going to help you have a more positive pregnancy. They are not like a once and done thing. They do have to be done repetitively and with intentionality, but it can make the biggest difference in your pregnancy. So there are 4 ways that I have talked about in this episode for you to find support. The first is through books. The second was through support groups on Facebook or other social media gathering groups. The third was friends. And the fourth was to find mental support through the podcast, or if you need deeper help, the Positive Pregnancy Program. Mama, you are amazing, and I know this is so hard. I know that this pregnancy feels like it's breaking you down and like making you even lose sight of who you feel like you were. But you can do it. Keep going. Keep holding on, even when it seems so hard and impossible. Just try. That's all you can do, is to try and have these positive thoughts. Surround yourself with a positive support and keep going. God needs you. Your children need you. Your babies need you. And you need you in this endeavor. Keep shining. I am here to support you, and I am cheering for you. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.